Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, it's Monday and the start of a new week of dailies. So here we are on GT7 and I thought we'll get in because seeing as I started the stream and then went out of the room and I forgot to change the screen over. So we'll cut the intro and we'll chop it off for today and we'll get straight on and we'll go into the dailies as we do need to get ready for a bit of Deep Forest on Daily Race C in the Group 3s. I've had a very quick look at this beforehand, but not really. So we'll see how we get on today on Deep Forest. Yeah, I basically jumped in, got the Ferrari, 3 laps. Yeah, that feels all right. We'll use that. So that's what we're doing. So, organised today. All right, let's get me tyres. And we will get on. Hi up, Kev. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. We'll get on. Need to get ready for the what we've got on Deep Forest this week. And yeah, another reason I chose the Ferrari was because of the RCZ being the meta on Grand Valley, and the Ferrari was okay against it. So, yeah, the Ferrari. So, yeah, we'll go for that again, because the Ferrari seemed alright on it. So, that's how we've come to the Ferrari so far. Right, let's get ready. About 7 minutes. We haven't lost too much time with my little start week blunder at the start of the stream. Hello, Juan and Johnny as well. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in and hope all is well. How the new races? I've just got on, Johnny, so I will probably be able to say a lot more a bit later on. The game's very quiet. I think I know why. Hang on. The game's really quiet. It's probably because of this. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, Deep Forest. Is it a new track? Well, well, it's back on again, Deep Forest. It's quite funny, really, because I was thinking at the weekend, what could the new daily races be? And I thought, Road Atlanta, because we've not had it for a while. And I thought, Trial Mountain, maybe? That hasn't been for a while. And then I thought, Deep Forest. That's not been for about 3-4 weeks. And here we are, Deep Forest. We're back. I think I'll start the race on hard tyres, so we'll just get warmed up. But Road Atlanta, yeah, good track as well. Try and get there at some point this week as well. A bit of Road Atlanta in the, what's it, Group 4, isn't it? Road Atlanta. Right, let's see how we can qualify on the... It just saves changing tyres again before the first race comes in. you've got 4 hours of work to go, Johnny, and then showering and a bit of supper, and then getting on to a bit of GT7. Sounds pretty good. Get used to the tyres as well with the going to be starting on the hards. First one. Hello Alan, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Joining us and the legends in chat. Not too bad though. 28 on the hard tyres. Not bad, really. Okay, it's been to see Golden Arches. Pretty good. Last bit of running there. Now I should be alright for the first one. Right, let's have a look. That's Deep Forest back on the rotor for Daily Race C. Now, I've qualified on the hard tyres just to save changing them. So we'll get into it and see where we go as we go through. We've got some liveries coming out. Yeah, a bit of a livery yesterday. You've seen Discord, the latest skin that I did. I didn't realise until I put it in Discord that the name of the place is spelt wrong on the livery on ETS, and it is right on the front of the truck where you can see it. And I just thought, how have I missed that? I don't know how I've done that. So that needs correcting as soon as possible. I've not done it yet, but it's a very easy fix. Drove the truck all the way to Italy, made the delivery, and didn't even notice it. And then, yeah, last night I put it in Discord, and hang on a minute, the that's not spelt right, that's wrong. So that's a job to do as soon as we can. Fix me livery on ETS. Well, I'm on the hard tyres. Should be not too bad. Right, 14 laps, standard deep forest. Distance on day to sea. Going in sync with the, well, I'm sure that most people will be on the hard tyres, so we'll see. Yeah, cheers One and Alan as well. Appreciate the GLs, as always. Right, I reckon 7 laps. 7 to 8, I think, on these. Hello, going good. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well on Happy Monday. Great balances on. I think it's sliding a bit, this Ferrari. I think it was on that before -5 on Grand Valley. We'll go with that. It's not as slidey anymore on the front. The RCZ, yes it is. I think it's top of the leaderboards at the minute, the RCZ. One that's got a pen in an RCZ. Let's try and keep out of trouble, I think. So RCZ with the Beetle and Hurricane as well. So those three at the minute looking like the metas of the place so far. Lap 6. So we've been practicing against the new, the Soapy AI over at Atlanta. Yes, in the Genesis, of course, but yeah, I've tried 1 or 2 against the new Soapy. It's quite good. I think it's quite good anyway for a bit of single player. And it's also now, it's on more tracks as well, so you can use it a lot more different places now, which is good. And for longer, so no more 3 laps. Now it's all what you want, really, with Sophie. But yeah, they keep up better, don't they, the Sophie? I know on the so the videos, so the races that I do on the videos, they don't have Sophie on them, and sometimes it can take quite a few goes to actually get decent footage because of the AI has been really, like on the Mans, like the corner before Mulsanne, they would all just stop on that corner and just like, what are you doing? or they'll all bottleneck on the Mulsanne straight or the AI, and it's a bit like, yes, I'm doing like 200 miles an hour in a modded car build. I can't just stop in time to just because it suits the AI. Right, I'm on the mediums now. First running on the mediums. Try and get up the order then. Let's try and catch P8 then and see what we can do on the mediums now. Not sure what tyres they're on, but we'll soon see, I reckon. I think it's not the second to last corner on Sardinia, it's that left-hander onto the straight, and then the left-hander after that, which goes onto the start-finish line. On the right-hander, that corner in the race on World Touring Car 800, normal AI, and they all just completely bottleneck on that corner. Absolute traffic jam trying to go through there in a modified F1 car. It's a bit like, well, oh yeah, it's I'm going to crash you out because you're going very, very slow. No mediums down the front. They're not too bad on Tokyo, the World Touring Car race on there, the normal AI. Just got to be careful of overtaking them on the middle bit. But if you're in a car with an engine swap, you just go past them on the straight. It's like, yeah, whatever. Like double the speed in some of the cars that you can use on that with the engine swaps. Hello, Luca. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it and hope all is well. RCZ is on our tail. Hello, Boya, as well. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All is well. Going to defend this quite fiercely, I reckon. 11 laps done. Get that back through there, a bit wide. Glad to see the Ferrari though. Yeah, so last time that Grand Valley was the daily a couple of weeks ago, the Ferrari seemed to go well against the RCZs. So that's basically the reason that I'm using it now. The Ferrari 458 Italia. Get 1 or 2 races in, and we can get a bit more up to speed with the track. And we also used it in the qualifiers last year, the 458 Italia. We had a very good race on Deep Forest last year in the Ferrari. Two more laps to go, I think, to bring this one in. Yeah, it seems the RCZ is pretty quick. That one in front of us has pulled away a bit, but it's still there. That'll do us really. Let's bring it over the finish line. Hello Gino, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it and hope all is well. Right, done here. P10. In the Ferrari. But I reckon it is going to be RCZ for the most part, I think, on this one. Hello, Speedy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. Appreciate it. The new daily, yes it is. Daily Race C, this one. Deep Forest Raceway in the Group 3s. Yeah, cheers for the GGs as well. Appreciate it. As always, opening our account for this week. Yeah, cheers Alan as well. Appreciate the GGs. We'll go and qualify. Yeah, cheers one as well. The GGs again, appreciate it. Right, now I'll go and qualify on the mediums. And get into the daily. RCZ 25. Yeah, 25.8. See how we go in the Ferrari. Daily B is at Road Atlanta in Group 4 cars. Group 4's hard tyres. I think you're doing 7 laps on that one. Road Atlanta. Let's have a look. So 128, good time, Alan, on the Deep Forest. All about the hairpin on Deep Forest. Many a lap broken to pieces on the Deep Forest Raceway hairpin. I'm pretty sure it'll be the same this week as well. Coming in 27.6. This one's quicker, a little bit, couple of tenths up. That's what you want to see on that hairpin. That is what you want to see all the time, preferably. So that'll do 27.2. back on the -5 on the Ferrari. We'll take 27.2. Week up on racing, Gino. I feel like you've up all the muscle. Hopefully it's not too bad. I've pulled hamstrings before and they are nasty. Well, they can be very nasty. They take ages to come back as well when you do that. Right, I've set myself for 27.2, but it's quite a close grid, so even, like I say, a 10th would put us up here. Top 6, nearly top 7. Right, I'll go hards again, I reckon, for this. That's EZ again. 26.8 is that's that time there. See how we get on. You might do Atlanta this week, Speedy. It's a good track, though. I think a lot of people are going to be running that one. Even on hard tyres, it's a good track, is Road Atlanta. We'll see how we get on then. Yeah, cheers, going good. For the good luck, appreciate it as well. She start racing sometimes. But too dangerous. I think it's one of those. It comes with time. If you go into daily races, the time of practicing it. The more you race, the more you get used to it. But I think we are going against the grain as the only Ferrari in the run-in. Yeah, cheers one for the good luck as well. So yeah, I think yeah, like I pulled my right hamstring years ago, and it was awful. I think it took about a month to even start feeling normal again. When you first start running and you think, oh, this is the greatest thing in the world, I can do whatever I want, and you do start doing whatever you want when your body's not used to it, and that's when you start having the problems, as in pulled hamstrings and or what else did I have? Lower back, absolutely awful. Heat pads, ice packs, all sorts going on there. Bad ankles, had them. Knees definitely. My knees now are still not right from lots of training. Let's try and stay on this pack. just watch out a bit on here. This side, this side. And the RCZ that we bumped by accident, this is like the what they used to call the trolley trains in F1, when Jarno Trulli used to hold up everyone for ages, and they used to call it the trolley train on ITV commentary. It's a bit like what we've got now. The trolley train is in full swing. You can see on the track map what effect it's having. There's a gap between this group and the next one, and the two, but the 3, 4 leaders up from there. Pick our way through. Right, penalty will move us up. Another Ferrari in front. Another penalty. Should get another place. Maybe not, we'll tuck in. try and get in front of this one in the open. I was going to pit them, but we'll go for it. It might work, it might not. I was very close to going in then. Right, instead we'll go this lap. Try and get in front of the that RCZ that was in front of the trolley train. I'll have to try and find. I don't think some of you won't know what I'm talking about. I'll have to try and find it for Discord. The trolley trains that used to be going around. Oh, somewhere pit lane. In the grass, that's why it's doing that. I'll slow down then. I don't really know where. Probably going in somewhere we cut over the line. Got ourselves a penalty. Catch up then. Right wheels at the exit, do you think so? I think it was at the beginning. Maybe I was a bit too cutting it too tightly going in, but it could have been exit. Yeah, because we were a bit on there as well, coming out the pit lane. what to do now. It's battling the Peugeots. At least we agreed that it was going in or exited. Yeah, there is that. It's. I'd be very concerned if the penalty was for anywhere else of the track. So it is a good job the game is doing what the game is supposed to be doing and handing out penalties for pit lanes at pit lane, not anywhere else on the circuit. Got three laps and a hairpin remaining. Straight on then. Starts wearing out. Oh. The pit of the other guy, yeah, there's been one or two bits that we've seen, isn't there? Got me penalty. I'm half tempted, you know, to wait for last place because that I saw that in my rearview mirror and thought that that wasn't really, not really on, really, and nobody's waiting. I mean, they're not going to wait if they're doing it deliberately, which is what it seemed to be. I've got a penalty anyway. front. Because of using second gear, that's why. See where this penalty is going to put us. Right, you go to the finish. Because this guy here that got taken off, it wasn't his fault, he just literally got ram-raided, so not really fair that they're at the back on their own through no fault of their own, so we're at the back anyway, don't really matter. They can at least get one place back. It's something. It's not amazing, but it's something from what we saw in our rearview mirror. So take 13th. Oh, one of them. Get at least something out of it, if it's not necessarily what it was planning to be at the start of the race. But yeah, we shall move on. We'll go and see what else is happening on the Deep Forest. But I do think, I was kind of thinking there that last race really that, where is it? It's piqued my interest enough to try it. So we'll give it a try. Yeah, cheers one. The GGs, appreciate it. Let's try the RCZ. People are using it for a reason, and it's probably what we're about to find out. Why people are using it. Not bad though, top 1000 in the 458. Give it a shot. Yeah, cheers, going good, appreciate it. How does this work? That way. On the rear. I did drive this car on Grand Valley, and I did set a new PB in it at the time, the other week. It's not as sketchy straight away. Although I've only done like 2/3 of a lap in it. Beat our lap time. Nah, well, we might do, don't know really. See how we get on. We beat our record first time in the RCZ 55.3. That's about the same as what we've got now. Good out of there. Oh, not quite. Just a couple more, maybe. Could be close. 22.33. Side's a bit on the rear with that. Maybe on the rear brake balance. Okay, put it in gear. That'll work. Get them straight. Hello Savino, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Just here on the hairpin. Right, RCZ. Doesn't feel too bad. Let's have a look. RCZ. Playing together last night, you think? I don't think so last night. I wasn't on Gran Turismo last night. So maybe Friday I was on. Or may have been some other time. I was busy yesterday. The ETS2 job of the weekend. It's quite funny, really, when I turned up to the company in Italy and it said the name of the company on. I use a real company's mod for the game, and it showed up the company called Campalonghi. And I thought, hang on a minute, I've been there. I've been there in real life. Small world. Down in, they're in a place called Carrara near Genoa in Italy. It's like, blimey, I've been there. One of them. One of those, indeed. But yes, there is another RL that goes around as well. So it could have been them as well. Right, RCZ medium tyres front of the pack. Now, I'm on mediums, then what these 1, 2, and 3 are running. It's the hairpin. So yes, from Italian to French now. Ferrari to Peugeot. I think the Group 3 Ferrari, I've got photos of it somewhere from Maranello. I'll have to try and find them. Oh, blimey. Hello Hazard, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, appreciate it. I hope all is well. The like is deployed, yeah, cheers Hazard, do appreciate it. And like I say, hope all is well, nice to see you back in again. Though this doesn't feel too bad at the minute, and I'm going to say it's probably because of the medium tyres, and that's why it doesn't feel too bad right now. P1 is on the hard tyre, although I could be wrong. "13 laps on..." I don't know really. I don't know, 13 laps on medium tyres. Would it be worth the horrendous pace that we would be having by lap 9 and 10? Probably not. I don't think. Let's go with it. Right, it's lap 5 then. 27.8, 28. On pace. Kind of on pace, aren't we? That's a nice corner, that one back there. It's very good in the Peugeot compared with the Ferrari. Ferrari's a bit sideways with the power. Peugeot, it's nice and planted, but more planted in the Ferrari. There are 6 laps now. What's this guy doing? Stay now. We'll stay out then. As long as the tyres still grip. So, handling one, yeah, it's good so far, the handling on the car. But we're yet to go to hard tyres though, so we'll see how it changes when we go to hard tyres. Got on lead though to D3. Gonna have to go in at some point. Tyres are going a little bit. Put the hards on now before the tyres go over the cliff. One more there's on mediums as well. Hard tyres in P7. We're doing mediums now to hards as well. I've got a time penalty for a little thing going on there, but not too bad. Smoke around there. might stop in front behind. So should go back up to the podium. But they were on the mediums as well. Maybe it is right then of what we've done. Mediums as well on there. Yeah, maybe we have done the right strat in this one. It's very wide. Oh. Gather it up. Yeah. Think outside the box, I think we're going to have a chance of getting into P1. Start driving less of the track than what they're driving. not really anywhere we can save time other than last corner. I think the pressure has been felt by P1. It's still holding on. Just need to keep it clean ourselves though, that's the thing. Still there, 1.1. It seems to be that's the around that way, just under it now, but 155, 146. Nearly. Still, we're just under it now, and it's still about a second, isn't it, to P1. Need to get a very, very, very good hairpin. Quite enough, I don't think. I'm going to cover that inside just to make sure they take the win. Not bad. We got them to just over half a second, which is pretty good. 669. RCZ 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a Supra in 5th. Well, I might see if we can get the highlights of the Grand Prix a bit later on. Although it's hard these days to not know what's happened. It's just going on the internet in general. You are going to find out what happened in the Grand Prix if you've not seen it. So I mean, we don't know. We know some of it. Just a case of watching it to see how it happened. Not like the old days of teletext and CFAX. Yeah, cheers Kev. One going good, and Alan with the GGs. Appreciate it. As always. I'm just even going on YouTube now. Sky Sports F1 is on the YouTube homepage, and it's like, well, there it is. There's the result of the race. Yeah, like I say, you just watch the highlights just to see what happened and how it happened. Because I think if you are in the UK, the only live race you can watch without Sky Sports F1 is the Silverstone, the British Grand Prix, which is live every year on free-to-air TV. Yes, one more lap. Indeed, one more lap. Well, even so, one more lap. It could have been one more lap for the win, or one more lap for us to bin it off the track. Either way, anything could have happened with one more lap in that one. But it was a good race. Suppose this daily, yeah, it comes up quite a bit, but the wait in between each race is not. It's not Trial Mountain, is it? With 8 minutes in between each race. Trial Mountain, 4 laps, Daily Race B. This one, it keeps it going quite a bit with 4 or 5 minutes. It's not as bad. Right, let's try and get 1:26 if we can. I've got 25 there before in the Porsche. Through there. Oh, penalty. Maybe not. It's close though. I need 0.2 of a second. Could have been better. Time back on this one, we should do. Nice, very close again. bad. 27 flat. Now, would it give us that time for the race, or would it give us the 20? I reckon it'll give us the 27.2 because of the timing of it. We've set the lap too late to register for this one. No, it's got us in 27 flat. It's let us have it. So search the Mercedes Nürburgring Cup in 1984. Sort of more races with the other brands as well. Nürburgring, I think there is a very famous lap of the Nürburgring. Racing driver called Stefan Beloff who set I think a 6.5 minute lap in the Porsche Group C car that's in this game. One of the greatest ever laps of the Nürburgring. Did it on the Nordschleife. I think it was like 6.5 minutes or something. It was ridiculously fast at the time. Stefan Beloff, Grand Prix driver as well. I do believe he was very, very highly rated, Stefan Beloff. He was up there with he was tipped to be one of the front runners. But unfortunately, very sadly, he was killed in I think it was the same year as the Nürburgring lap at Spa. He had a crash, I think it was at Spa. Very sadly, he had a fatal accident at Spa. But they reckoned he was going to be the next big thing, Stefan Beloff. Right, here we go. Yep, cheers here, good looks as well. Appreciate it. Have a look at this one. You see who there. Around this one. Seems mediums if you're at the front then is maybe what you should be doing. I can't see where I'm going. Oh, that's me. Don't do that. That's not what you should be doing. I don't think. That is a complete human error of not seeing where the track's going. Not recommended. Oh well, P6. 5's got a pen. Yeah, cheers, going good. Yeah, good luck. Appreciate it. Oh, the head in the game. P5. It's still very early on, lap 2. Right, it's back in P4. Looking at where the track's going. Right, let's have a run at this then. Yeah, cheers, going good. We're back in where we were before. It's just a case of it's Peugeot Battle Royale out at the front. Plato versus Neil versus Nigel Mansell, all at the same. See that one coming, to be fair. Bit of Tim Harvey and John Cleland sprinkled into the mix. Pronounce the title line. I wanted to bump them to try and get away from P3, but might have clipped the back end there if we'd done that. Hit stop. So last time that guy pitted on my plate, didn't they? So I might be tempted to try it. This one. Right, lap 8, I think. Most of them are on hards. Might have a bit of a challenge then. Right, into the pits. Don't cross any lines or anything like that. Hard tyres. No fuel. We don't need any fuel in this one. We are more than good on the fuel. One behind on mediums, P2s on hard tyres. We're going to change to the hards now. Just a case of going with it. They're on mediums. Roles reversed now. Four laps, I think they're on mediums behind us. That won't help. Right, it's not worth buying them if they're on mediums, because they're going to just get bottled up behind us. Make our life a bit more difficult than what it needs to be. Love the livery, love it. It says, I think it says Jag on it, but it's not just Jag. It is. Needs to get alongside him. It looks like a great livery. So I think that is. We can see it. That isn't a Jag. That is a Jag. Oh, yes. A great livery on the Jag in front. I don't think, I don't know, Persia. That doesn't sound right at all, does it? They're in a Jag. That's a dive there. That's a dive and a complimentary push to go with it. Jag is on mediums. We've got 2 laps to go to try not to lose every place that is, because they're all on mediums behind us, so we've got to be careful. So you're trying to work out how many there are. There's 1, 2, 3. It's 3. There you go. How far behind is P6? That's the next car, I think, because they're gone. They go in. Go through and then totally up the straight to get clear of P6, the next medium runner to come after us. 2 seconds, start last lap. Might be alright. Get a tow. We need... Right, maybe another tow? I don't think so. I think we should be alright with this one now, 2.1. Maybe not another one. We'll try and get it there nevertheless. Not bad really, wrong tyres at the start and then really lost 3 places. I'll take that P5. A good result. RCZ12 and the Jag in P3. Must be a good car if it's got a podium in this race. The Jag must be not bad. Yeah, cheers, going good. And Alan as well. Appreciate it. And one as well. Not bad, really. To only lose, yeah, 3 places. So it's a case of don't fight cars if you're not really equipped to fight them. As in, you're on the wrong tyres. Yeah, cheers, Kev. Appreciate it as well. We're doing that one. Peugeot RCZ is getting the job done. I'll set a time on me. No, I haven't. Not a chance. Right, 5 minutes at track time. Wide on that. Just clip the wall on the bridge. terrible lap. I can't really get that one hooked up there. Went a bit wrong at the start as well. Right, 2.6. Again, oh well, that's what the time is. What we're going to do. I don't think it'll be, might be, but 2/10. So 26, I know we can get a 26. Going now, yeah, no worries, and big thanks as always for tuning in. Do appreciate it, and we will no doubt see you again very soon. That would have been a 26 if we'd done that. I think we can get a 26 on a good lap, but we're in at the front. Yeah, I'll go hard tyres. Yeah, I'll do hards, I think, on this one, and we'll go mediums at the end. See how we get on in this one. Oh, a very not bad 20 degrees. Have a look at this one. Yeah, cheers Kevin1. Appreciate it as always. We are strapped in and ready to go on Deep Forest. The times are close, which indication that it could be close on the track as well. 14 laps. Hard tyres. Peugeots ready to do battle. I think nearly everyone's in a Peugeot, I think, in this one. I think at least the top 5 are. We're all in Peugeots, top 6, top 7, top 8. Half the grid in Peugeots at least. wall. Get a penalty. Yeah, it's going good. Appreciate it as well. Get the gear change as well. Hopefully get that back with a very small toe down here, but don't think we're going to quite get it. See that one coming. What's going on there? Just keep it nice and steady. P1's getting a march on 4 seconds. Could be on mediums. Or they could be that sort of pace they're putting in. They've done 28 flat, fastest lap. We're 7/10 away from it in a minute. Hello Rob, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Like is dropped. Yeah, cheers Rob. Appreciate it as always. And the GLHF as well. P1 medium. Starting to think that bit more of stretching it out to near enough 5 seconds now, haven't they? Just over there, the brow of the hill. Let's keep going and try and... Well, we've got mediums ourselves, they're on hards making roads, doing that. They're really getting a march on those tyres, aren't they? Medium runner, pretty sure. They're on hards, so we're very surprised by that pace. So how many laps can the mediums do? I think at an absolute push, you can get 8 out of them. An absolute push. Probably say 6 or 7 is what you want to be aiming for, so the tyres don't drop off the cliff and they don't start losing too much grip. I've done 7 laps on these tyres now. They're absolutely flying it there on hards. It's like there's an alien in here if they're on. They're doing that. Supreme pace on the hard tyre from P1, if that is the case, at 6.1. Jumping there to 6.4, 6.5. We're going to pit for the medium compound. They're staying out though. Oh, let's see. There we go. Ban hard tyres on the GT7. They do feature quite a lot, the hard tyres. I'm sure regular racers will know. Hard tyres. Whether it be race strategy or just to try and help BOP the cars or something, they do feature an awful lot. Hard tyres. Back report. race leaders, they must be on. I don't know what they're doing. They're still staying out lap 9. Long way to take the tyres. Speed back light on the hairpin. Across this way. Get my power. Bit of space on the exit. What to do? What with a bit there, the rearview mirror. It was tidy-ish through there, but right, they're on mediums. Right, so 10 laps, well 9, no 10 laps. So 10 laps those two have done on the mediums, so you want to try and take the mediums, 10 laps. These two in this race have done it. Depends what the thing. I wonder what those tyres were like when they took them off the car in the pit lane. Doing 10 laps. Now they've built themselves a cushion to see what they've tried to do. Cushion is 5.2. We're both here on mediums. We can try and catch back up then. See how quick the gap comes down, if any. There they are. So they're holding it 5 seconds. go, 4.1. One more to go then. Well, we're catching them, but not quite enough. They've banked a load of time on that medium stint to save themselves from the trouble now. Well, that'll do. So there you go. You can do 10 laps on the medium tyres in the RCZ if you want. We've had 2 people in here that have done that. So yeah, to add on to the question from Rob about the how many laps that you can do on the mediums, I still say, going back to that, probably I'd stick with 6, 7, 8, 7 to 8, 9 maximum. Very quick in the lead RCZ. Yeah, cheers, going good. And one as well. Appreciate it as always. Right, we'll carry on. I can do at least another one. Right, I've set pace in qualifying that is definitely 126, so I'm pretty sure we get a good lap. We can have a 26 from this TT. The new TT at Lake Louise, I've still not been there. I've not looked at it since Thursday. I've just not really. The amount of time it will take to do it, I'm not really sure about it still. And I know the longer I leave it, the time's going to get quicker, which is adding. I might just leave it completely as things stand. About 4 minutes and 44. Just get a nice clean lap. Not doing that. Nice skid mark on the track. Balance on 5. Great through that first corner, just build the steering. Bit messy, that one. Just enough time to set up the light and try and go on. Went on with that. No, not quite. 27.2. It's still there, 26 on a good lap. The right tyres on. Right, hard tyres. This one's a bit quicker, P10. This one. Hard tyres. RCZ, 4C and Beetle. Well, there you go. That's your running order. Got Affinity in the house as well. In the Beetle. See how we do. Close lobby. See what happens in the next Deep Forest. In the RCZ. Yeah, thanks one. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, cheers, going good. Appreciate the good luck. Let's see how we get on. Yeah, cheers, Rob, as well. Appreciate it. At 2.5s. There's 3 in front of us, little group here. Let's see what happens here. Just need to get it into the apex. Then just keep turning left. But it is. What's going on here? Stay out of it. Oh, wow. A bit going on here. In this one, there's a bit going on. All these RCZs. Just keep your wits about you, and if you hit somebody, it's an accident, really. As much as you just do what you can. Been hit, but it's fine, it's fine. Don't hit them on the right hand side, don't hit them. Yeah, thanks one. Oh, it's close. What's happening up here now in the hairpin? It's just... Again, eyes and ears. Well, 12th, 11th, next corner we could be 6th. Just who knows in a race like this? Who knows? Right, they're going that way. Follow the racetrack and not into the wall. bit blocked there on the inside with the overtaking, but again, around the hairpin, and we go again. Just nip past that one again, don't try not to hit him. Might be to stay in the middle. Brake, lift out of it. But then badly, we don't. Again, a race like this, I tend to lose how many laps we've done. It's going to be an absolute scamper into the pit lane in a minute. Laurel, everyone's trying to get in. I'm going to stay out. Committed. Right, some have stopped, some haven't. Obviously we haven't as of yet. There we are. Ooh, well, this ain't over. This is not over by a very, very long way. Infinity's staying out though. P3 trying to maybe overcut everyone. Not a bad idea if they can pull it off. Not a bad idea. Just a case of getting it to work. Don't get a 3-second time penalty. Don't get one there either for corner cutting. That was your mediums. Flipping out. I'll just stay with it. That won't work. They will both shut the door right in my face if I do that. Oh. They'll do that on that side as well, so I'm going to dump into this side, then go back on this side. I need to see where the apexes are. It's a bit offline. Right now. One's going now. Get a penalty. That's the last thing we need. It is the queue of cars behind us. Yellow flag. So P6 has now got a time penalty. That we're trying to go for it. Okay, so get around there, whatever's going to happen is going to happen, like that. Trying to go like under them there before the hairpin. There was every chance that it moved across and there'd been a big bang. Just a case of what happens again at the first corner. don't really want this line if we can help it. It's the hairpin way it's going. And again, we can't really turn it either. Oh. I think Steve Sophie's just gone for it. I think of that one. And even so, P10 1 lap to go. He'd even be 6th at the end of it. The 8's lagging a bit, that's maybe why. Don't fancy that. So they'll try hold it around the outside and then makes it awkward. Everyone is in front. No, it's... Right, we tried to go for this. Well, I can go for it regardless. If they feel like they want to put me in a wall, they can try it, but I can still go for it, so... that's how it works. Chaos in that one. Wow. Racing going on in that one. Surprised we even finished that one. It was a fair bit going on in that one. There was a bit happening in that one, to say the least. It was all going on to a degree. Well, there we go. Bit of a feeling that they might try and maybe put us towards the wall, / into the pit wall. But I thought, well, you know what? I can still try it. So we'll go for it and do it. Yep, cheers for your GGs. Appreciate it, as always. Right, I reckon I could quite possibly do at least another one. And see if the next race is as busy as that one we've just had. And that's the busiest race of the day so far. Catch up soon. Yeah, no, it's going good. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Take care. And we shall, no doubt, see you again very soon. Got 4.5 minutes to set a... try to set a new lap. All this practice we've had tonight, I should get a 26 now, surely. Just on that last race alone, we should get a 26 now we're qualifying. Lost a bit of time on that one. Right, we'll do this one and see what it's like in relation to the last one. Depends what the grid looks like. Let's have a look. Anybody from the last race that is back in this one? That was action in the last one. Race of the night so far. Have a look. Oh. Yeah, hard tyres. This one's close as well, looking at the qualifying times. 26.9 is on pole. We'll see how we go. Half a second to P11, I think that was just saying there. So, let's see. And we're going. Oh no, uh-oh. Are we going? Yes, we are. Ugh, false alarm. We don't need to run over to GranTurismo.com to see what's happening. It's working. And we are starting on the hard tyres in P4. And it has been... well, the last race was smashing, bashing action. Let's see about this one. Yeah, thanks one, appreciate it. P4. Don't want to compromise my hairpin exit, that's why I'm not going to the move here on the Porsche and then lose time to P5. A little movement there, back across. Might be on pad if the flashing headlights while I'll press it down on the analog stick. Trying to understeer it a bit with there. Just the trouble though with trying to set yourself up through that hairpin is that obviously there's a gap that you're leaving to turn around the corner. And obviously cars can fill that gap. So just got to be careful doing it, not losing too much time or positions on the hairpin. I can get myself in this gap here though. There is room there to keep going. Quite. Nearly. Try to work out what we can do. Both get off the corner quick. I was going to pit, and that's why I did that, but then I've just decided not to. Just completely negated what I just did on the hairpin. I was going to pit, but oh well. look around again. Right, this lap we will pit, so we'll get to the box. Mediums on top 2. We've got a chance, maybe me and the other RCZ that's behind us, if they're on mediums in front and they're going to hards, might be a chance. Depends where we come out. These three are actually, they're ahead of us now officially, so I'm going to try and get past them, or one of them. I think I know what's happening there. Gotta go past to the inside then, but yeah, I think I knew what was going on. It's to go the other way. Right, lap 12. To break the toe from behind and catch P2 at the same time. We're working on at the minute. Right, one more lap. There was really what the hell. Oh, P3. Do. another good one on Deep Forest, bit of Daily Sea. $321 miles. Oh, there we go. Hello, Carl. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. But yeah, I've done that. Well, I think that's going to be looking at the time. Oh yeah, it's going to be very likely our last race for today. It's been a good run now on the new dailies. And of course, on Wednesday, it is round 5 of the manufacturers where we're doing Sardinia in reverse. So 12 laps of that. So we'll do that on Wednesday. Slots open again. So again, if we get a result in the first slot, we'll see what happens. If we don't, we can always do it again and see what we can get. Well, I borrowed the car, so we'll do just the price spin. Oh, a 5-star roulette today. Good start to the week. 5-star roulette. What's going to be the 5-star roulette invitation? I've been invited to buy a Bugatti. Should we go see what it's for? Which Bugatti have I been invited to buy? I think I've probably got this car on the other account already. Where's Bugatti? France. Bugatti. It's been invited to purchase the Veyron. Very nice. I'll have a look maybe at some point at the Bugatti Veyron. But that's going to be it from us for today. Not too bad. Good start to the week on the dailies on Deep Forest. But yeah, it seems to be, firstly, the Peugeot RCZ is one of the cars to go for. And you can do up to 10 laps on the mediums, as we have seen in the race tonight. So, 2 things from that one. Not a bad race, really. So yeah, we'll be back very likely on Wednesday for the online qualifiers at Sardinia. And we'll be doing, some more dailies. Big thanks, as always, for tuning in. Very much appreciated. As always, big thanks for our new subscribers who have joined us today. And if you are new to the channel, then do feel free to like and subscribe for more GT7 and GT7 videos. There will be a video coming out on the channel tomorrow. And again, this one, I had fun with it on this video. So have a watch and see what you think when it comes out. But give you a bit of a clue. It goes pretty fast. So there's your clue. It goes fast. That's the theme of the video for tomorrow. So we'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah, cheers, Kev, for tuning in. As always, appreciate it. And everyone else for tuning in as well. Do appreciate it, as always. Until Wednesday, do like, do subscribe, and do take care. And when my mouse is working, if you do stay in the stream, as it finishes, my mouse isn't working. There we go. Let's have a look. Shall we, when it's my mouse isn't working. What's going on? Right, there we go. Right, if you do stay in the stream as it's been drawn to a close, or you can just go over there right now if you want. So I'll pass you over to Yil, the legend that is Yil. So I will leave you in the very capable hands of Yil2D for the remainder of the evening. So do like, do subscribe, and do take care. And I will see you very likely on Wednesday, where we'll do the online qualifiers. Take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.